Hello, welcome back to this channel. In today's tutorial, we are looking at two set problems using Venn diagrams. Now, in this question, a class of 20 students, 80 students were surveyed on whether they like football or basketball or both. So, it was observed that 40 students like football, 30 students like basketball, and 10 students like both football and basketball. Now, let's analyze this question carefully. Out of the 80 students, 40 like football and 30 students like basketball. And we also have 10 students who like both football and basketball. So what does it mean? It means that among the 40 students that like football, 10 of them also like both football and basketball. For that matter, if you want to find the number of students who like only football, so here the emphasis on is on only, that is only football. And then when you come to the basketball two aspect, 30 students like basketball. And it means that if I want to find the number of students who like only basketball, then I need to subtract 10 from the 30 students to give me the number of students who like only basketball. Right. So using the set notation, we can represent the number of students in the class as the universal set U. So we can let U be equal to 80 students. Now, out of the 80 students, how many people like football? So the number of people who like football equals 40. And the number of students who like basketball equals 10. And then we have students who like both football and basketball. So from our previous discussion, we said that the intersection refers to people who are in both two sets. So the number of students in football and basketball can be written as F intersection B, which is equal to 10. So the number of students in the class equals 80. A number of students who like football equals 40. The number of students who like basketball equals 30. And F intersection B equals 10. Right. Now, if you are to draw a Venn diagram, then we are going to have, the Venn diagram drawn in this way. Sorry. So the number of students in the class, which is represented with the universal set U, equals 80. Now let's represent the first circle as the circle representing football. So F, which is 40. And then let's represent the second circle for basketball, which is 30 here. So we have 10 students who like both football and basketball, and that is 10. Now, out of the 40 students, if you want to find the number of students who like only football, then it means that we need to subtract the intersection from A. And for that matter, we're going to have 30 students who like only football. We have only 30 students who like football, only football. So when we call out those who like both football and basketball to the football team, to they also part because they are into both teams. So if you want to find the number of students who are in football team, those who are in both teams will also join them. So in that case, it will make this one 30 plus 10, giving us 40. But if you want to find the number of students who are in only football, then it means that 30 students are only in the football team. And then 10 out of the 40 students are in both football and basketball. Now, in the second set as well, if we want to find the number of students who are in only basketball team, then we need to subtract 10 from the 30. and that gives us 20. So it means that we have only 20 students who are in only the basketball team, but not any other team. But if you are calling all students who are in basketball team, these people will be part of them because they are also in basketball team and at the same time the football team. But if you are only looking for the number of students who are in only the basketball team, then 20 students are in only the basketball team. Great. Now, after we have illustrated this information on the Venn diagram, now let's add the values to see if it's equal to the number of students in the class. So 30 plus 10 gives us 40, plus 20 gives us what? 60. But in the question it says that we have 80 students in the class. So where from the additional 20? Then the additional 20 means that we have students in the class who are not part of any of the two teams under study. And that the number of students in that class is 20. It means that we have 20 students who are not in any of the two teams. For that matter, these 20 will not be part of the two circles here, and that will be outside the two circles. So this is the complement of the two sets, meaning that we have 20 students in the class who are not part of any of the two teams. Though they are part of the total number of students in the class, but they are not part of the two teams, and therefore they will be outside the two circles. So this is how we represent an information using the Venn diagram. Now let's look at another scenario. In a class of 120 students, 80 students like music, 60 students like dance, and Z students like both music and dance. Now, the only difference between this and the first one is that here, the number of students who like both music and dance who like both items under study has been represented with a variable Z. Now, as compared to the first one, where the number of students who like both two things are the two things under study were given as in a form of value. Here, the number of students who like both music and dance, that's the intersection, has been given as a variable. So it's up to us to find the value that the variable represents. In that case, we will follow the same approach. Now, we have a class of 120 students. 80 students are in the music, like music. 60 students like dance. And the number of students who like both music and dance has been given as a variable Z. So now let's represent these ones using the set notation. So the number of students in the class equals 120. That represents the universal set. Now let's represent music by M. So the number of students who like music equals 80 students. The number of students who like dance equals 60. And the number of students who like music and dance equals Z. Right. So now when we put these things into the Venn diagram, this is how it's going to be. Now the number, so the music is M here, which is 80, and then drama is 60. Now the number of students who like, sorry, it's dance rather. The number of students who like both music and dance is Z. So if you want to find, and the universal set 2 is 120. So if you want to find the number of students who like music only, then we need to subtract the Z from 80. In that way, we're going to have 80 minus Z. Then, if you want to find the number of students who like dance only, we're going to have 60 minus Z. Great. Now, when we add all these three items in the diagram, it should be equal to the total number of students in the class. So therefore, we're going to have our equation written as 80 minus Z, that's for the first one, plus Z plus 60 minus Z equals 120. So we have negative Z here, positive Z here, so they'll cancel. So 80 plus 60 gives us 140 minus Z here equals 120. So we want to bring this one here and then bring 120 here. So we're going to have 140 minus 120 equals Z. So Z equals 20 students. Now, now let's draw the Venn diagram again. So we have our number of students who like, so here is music, which is 80, and here is dance, which is 60, and the number of students in the class is 120. So the number of students who like both music and dance is 20. Now, if you want to find the number of students who like music only, then we need to subtract the 20 from 80, and that gives us 60. So 80 minus 20. Then here to 60, if you want to find the number of students who like dance only, and that gives us 40. So here 40 students like only dance, 60 students like only music. The next thing to do here is to add all of the figures in the circles to see if it's equal to the total number of students in the class. So 60 plus 20 is 80, plus 40 is 120, meaning that all the students are in at least one of the two items, that is music and then dance. And we have only 0 people who are not part of any of the two items, meaning the complement is 0. So this is how we represent information on a Venn diagram when one of the items is represented with a variable. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.